don't think that's how you're supposed to clean it. Chemical guys will show us.
Zoo-ba-doo-ba-doo, boop-boo. Ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo, boop-boo. Ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo.
If I have to drive it in.
If you drive it in.
If he drives it in.
Avec un grand A, celui qu'on se sert. C'est après les mômes qu'il commence pour de vrai. Dans les débuts, c'est l'envie d'hobby. On se promet tout, et ça pour la vie. Les mots les plus doux, les projets d'avenir. Romance petit-déj au réveil dans le lit. Très attentionné, attentionné. Au flair d'une grossesse, dans la tête ça chauffe sans cesse.
Yeah, make it super cinematic. It'll look dope.
As always, you need to have headphones while you drive. What's up, Chemical Guys family? Today I'll be showing you guys how to transform your wheels from this to that. We're using 4 different types of products. Anyways, guys, let's get right into it.
What do we got here?
We have an all-wheel drive roller. Everybody knows this as the odd roller, ODD dash.
No, the AWD.
No. So fun fact, so if you actually go on Google and type in odd roller, this car comes up. Huge shout out to Casey Lights for letting us borrow this car. Obviously, we drive clean, they drive dirty. It's dirty. All right, so where do we need to start? Realistically, what you always want to do no matter what is start off with the dirtiest part of the vehicle, which is going to be the wheels.
Yeah.
They're race line, they're not cheap, they're very expensive, and what ends up happening over time, if you just let sit dust or anything sit on your suspension over time, it can potentially rust.
We at Chemical Guys like things very clean.
And they like super dirty.
But if you're going off-road, it's a badge of honor to have dirt everywhere. However, there's a fine balance, right?
Yeah.
Everything's about balance, and so it's cool to get this dirty, but the problem is if you leave it dirty, you're gonna ruin your car. You're gonna ruin
degraded.
Yeah, you're gonna ruin your investment. So there's like a happy medium of like maintaining it.
I would personally use ceramic on this.
Yeah.
The reason being is this car goes off-roading. Having a ceramic on your car or your wheel, wherever you apply ceramic, it's going to protect your investment. Dirt gets on it, mud gets on it, grime gets on it. Anything that might touch it is still going to be protected. So brake dust, sand, debris, it's actually not going to etch into the wheel. So we want to prevent all this. So we might do like HydroSpin here, HydroShield on here, and then they'll go off-roading. Whenever they come back, it's gonna be 10 times easier to clean up. So we're gonna be showing you guys how to restore these bad boys. 1, take care of the tire. 2, clean the wheel. 3, protect the wheel. 4, protect the tire.
A lot of times we just talk about the whole process and kind of show in detail all this stuff, but no one really gets an idea of how quickly it actually is to clean this, because I have a feeling the off-road guys really don't want to spend too much time cleaning their car. They want it to be quick and easy. So my idea is for you to just go for it on this wheel as fast as you can to show them how quickly you can clean up a wheel, and then on the next one we could go into depth on how you actually did it.
All right, cool. You got the timer? Timer on the screen?
I'm gonna put a timer on right now.
All right, step 1, rinse the wheel and tire. By rinsing the wheel and tire, I'm just removing the filth and grime. Step number 2, get my desired wheel cleaner, which is Diablo wheel gel. Add some into my wash bucket. Put this off to the side. My secondary spray bottle, diluted 3-to-1 already. I'll spray some onto the face of the wheel. Make sure it's all lubed up. Then I will get my entire rubber cleaner, spray it all over the tire so this could dwell and this help me remove tire browning. And just by cleaning a wheel, it's not just fast, it's also very fun and easy to do. I'll get my garden hose, activate my studs for extra cleaning power. Step number 1, with my green brush on. Get my green brush, come in here, scrub the face of the wheel down. And look how fast it is. I'm not even a lefty, and I'm cleaning the wheel with a left hand.
It's ambidextrous.
Clean the barrel with the little red rocket. How am I looking, Jason, on time?
Pretty good. I mean, you've only really been on like 2 minutes.
Nooks and crannies. Where's her detailing brush? valve stem. Respray this for extra cleaning power. Big blue spiffy.
Wow, look at all that foam.
When you see the foam, I'm in the zone. Clean.
And that's it?
That's it.
So what was that, like 3 minutes?
Yeah, and obviously
roughly?
you still want to get like super into depth. You come back,
Yeah.
dry it up, blow dry it. But yeah, that's
Wow.
how fast it is.
So 3 minutes times 4 wheels, it should only take you like 12 minutes to really clean all your wheels then.
Yep. But look at that. It brought back the
And
finish.
my guess is you would even go faster on the second wheel because you don't have to prep, you know, the bucket again. You don't have to like set all your sprayers to stun mode. You know, it's already set for you, so that's awesome. Well, I guess
That's the video, guys.
let's do the next one and tell them exactly why we're doing all that stuff.
All right, we'll go back here. Step number 1, rinse the wheel, face, barrel, and tire down. And if you still want, you could also get the undercarriage. Just so you can knock off any loose grime and debris. Now, to achieve a much more deeper clean, we do have different types of products in here. So I already added my Diablo wheel gel inside this bucket. I also have in a secondary sprayer bottle. So I'll get my secondary sprayer bottle and I'll spray the face of this wheel down.
What's the point of the secondary sprayer bottle, Henry?
It's because this is actually in a spout top. So there's no way for me to get this onto that wheel without diluting it and making it sprayable. So I wanted something sprayable. So that's why I dilute into the secondary sprayer bottle. This trigger also causes it to foam. And then I also added in here for extra just cleaning power. So that's why I dilute in here. So just be very thorough with it because it has a lot of filth and grime. Then what I also like to do is I like to get tire and rubber cleaner. So tire and rubber cleaner is going to remove any tire browning or previous dressing that this tire might have. It also has nourishers in it, which is going to help me bring the tire back to black, or whenever I apply a dressing or ceramic coating on it, it's actually going to bond properly. So I'll let that sit. Then we're going to start off by just reactivating my suds by adding pressure. Now that I added pressure, we're going to start off with the boar's hair detailing brush. The boar's hair detailing brush is going to allow me to get into the nooks and crannies. Now, as you guys can see, I have foam on the wheel and I have foam inside this bucket just so I could have extra clean power because these wheels are custom and I don't want to harm them nor scratch them. So that's why I'm coming back constantly to get more suds so I'll clean this wheel thoroughly and properly. Especially for off-road vehicles, the sand, the mud is like super abrasive, so you always want to take extra care to have high amounts of lubrication so whenever you're scrubbing it, you won't harm it. Step number 2 is find the green wheelie wheel brush. The green wheelie wheel brush has flag tip bristles on it and it holds tons of suds, so whenever you come and scrub the face down, you have high amounts of suds. And I constantly be coming back to my wheel bucket to get suds so that this you don't just scratch it or harm the finish of the wheel. Step number 3 is find the little red rocket down here. Yeah, there he is. Find the little red rocket.
He's so cute.
I know, he's so cute, he's so tiny. Come back here into the barrel and just start scrubbing it down. The reason why I went with the smaller one is because these wheels aren't so big. So using the smaller one is going to work amazingly.
Yeah, it fits like perfectly in those little
grooves and crevices.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite things is it actually has a rubber tip on it so you won't scratch your wheel. And if you do find yourself losing suds, simple. Get your water hose, add more suds, add more pressure, and you reactivate it. So come back here.
Cool.
Scrub
So
it.
why is it important to like get the barrel of the wheel when a lot of people might say like, hey, you don't even see it? You know, why are you cleaning it?
Sand, debris, brake dust sits in the barrel of the wheel and it degrades it back there, and then now that part of the wheel is becoming more delicate compared to the front part, and over time, especially if you're off-roading, it's pretty dangerous.
So it's almost more important to clean it because you can't see it, because you don't even know day to day that you're causing damage on your wheels.
Yep. So I'll get my tire rubber cleaner, I'll respray my tire just for extra cleaning power. Put this onto the side. Get my big blue stiffy. All right, so just come back to the tire with my big blue stiffy and I start scrubbing it. And what we did here at Chemical Guys is we actually infused this formula with high amounts of foaming. So like this, your tires, believe it or not, tires can actually get scratched, especially cracked tires. They're very delicate. So having these nourishers and having this foaming cleaning product is going to help you, one, not scratch your tires, but two, remove any filth or grime or previous dressings away from the tire. So like this, whenever you apply a dressing, it actually bonds. So next step is just rinse it off clean and inspect the wheel. All right, so we just rinsed it off clean. Now just get a microfiber towel. And we're gonna start off by just clean up the face of the wheel. We'll let the tire air dry, or I'll show you guys a quick pro tip that you guys could also be using at home. So just clean it up. You could also get a blow dryer, but in this occasion, this wheel's not so big, so I won't need it. But Jason, do you see a big before and after?
I see a huge before and after.
Because they're super filthy. What I like to do personally is I like to dry up my whole entire wheel. Second of all, I just get my other side, and I know I'm not going to use this towel again until the next wash. I just come over here and I just dry up my tire. By doing that, and there's no filth.
Yeah, scrubbed away with all that foam.
Yeah, with all that foam. Now, there's a next step that we need to do in order to protect these wheels and tires. So we're actually going to be protecting them today with a ceramic coating. And today we're going to be topping it off with one, HydroSpin, and two, for the tires, HydroShield. Now, why would you actually want to ceramic coat a car that's going to go off-roading? It's going to go through mud. Yes, it's going to go through sand, debris. You think about it, it's going to go through it. Now, you still need to protect your investment. So in the future, whenever you come back to wash your car, it's going to be easier. Even though there's going to be mud sticking on it, you're going to come back, you're going to rinse it off, you're going to clean it up. It's going to be way easier than just actually having a non-protected area, and then the mud starts degrading the finish, can eat up the clear coat, can eat up away the wheels. So that's how we're going to be ceramic coating today with one, HydroSpin, two, HydroShield. So we're going to start off with the tire, just to dress it up, because I personally love applying tire dressings to cars. So we're going to be using HydroShield. Now, HydroShield is a ceramic-infused dressing that can be used on vinyl, rubber, and plastic on both interior and exterior. So I'll spray some onto my applicator. Now this dressing needs to be worked in. It just doesn't need to be sitting on top. So as you guys can see, it sits on top, but you need to actually work it into the surface of the tire. So like this, it can bond properly, because this is a ceramic coated tire, or a ceramic coating product that's going to ceramic coat your vinyl, rubber, and plastic. In this occasion, we are going to ceramic coat this tire. So by me applying this dressing onto this tire, it's actually going to be easier, and you guys can see the tire is clean. There's nothing coming off onto this applicator. So by you applying this onto your tire, mud, filth, grime, debris, everyday dust is not going to stick. Yeah. Sad day. I have to go get another one. But dang, by applying a dressing that has ceramic coating to your tires, it's going to make them stay cleaner, look cleaner for longer, and anything that might land on it, it's not going to embed itself directly onto the tire, nor cause it to crack. Especially because the Casey lights, boys, they're always in Arizona. So Arizona is always super hot. I don't want their tires to crack or fade or discolor. Jason, do you see it before and after?
Yeah. Looks, the word that I would use to describe this is crispy.
Crispy.
Yeah, it looks crispy.
You know how I describe this tire shine?
Wow.
Classy.
Classy.
Not too shiny, not being too flashy, just something soft, subtle, and like classy.
Yeah. Sharp.
Try to touch, it's not oily. Now, I'll be right back once again. I have to go and get an applicator for my wheel again. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Why do you have to go get an applicator?
Because I dropped my applicator.
Why do you have to go get an applicator, Henry?
The next step is going to be applying HydroSpin. So there's two different ways you could actually use this product. One, you could spray directly on it, or two, you could apply it on with a microfiber applicator. Since my first application, I don't know what this wheel has, what type of protection. I'm gonna spray it on with an applicator. So I'll spray some onto here.
So essentially what you're saying is if you're doing it for the first time, you want to spray and apply as if it's, you know, any other ceramic product that we have.
Yeah, you need
But
to,
if you've already done this process before, you could just quickly give it like a touch-up spray on the rim.
So it's ceramic infused wheel cleaner, but also quick detail spray. So if you just need to touch it up, you can use it as a quick detail spray. Just make sure your wheel is not hot nor super dirty.
I think it's important too to show this because like people think that applying ceramics to your wheels or to your car is really hard, but like you just did it.
Yeah.
That was it. It was like 30 seconds.
Less than 30 seconds.
Less than 30 seconds.
Next up, step number 2, just come back and buff off any residue because it's going to harden on your wheel. Make sure you get all the nooks and crannies everywhere you got. And that's how fast, fun, and easy it is to, 1, clean your wheel and ceramic coat it, plus enhance and shine to your tires. So, anyways guys, if you guys do want to pick up any of these products that I used in today's video, you already know where to find them. chemicalguys.com
right.
or at your local detail garage. Don't forget, tune in next time because we'll be tackling the body of this off-road roller. We'll see you guys next time here at the Chemical Guys Detail Garage.
I thought you were gonna like
You're supposed to cut.
do some cool like exit.
You were supposed to cut.
Oh. Okay. Cutting. Watch the next episode, guys, because we're gonna clean this.
Cut!